Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Lerato. If you are new here, thank you so much for stopping by. And guys, thank you so much for the love on my previous two uploads. And if you're new here, welcome. I like fashion and all things fashion, so if that's the kind of content that you like, please do consider subscribing. Let's address the elephant in the room. Sana, the elephant in the room is Trump and his tariff wars that are causing a whole lot of Chinese manufacturers to say, well, middle finger to you, you can buy directly from us, and this is the retail price. Now, I posted on my Instagram stories how I believe there's room for both the dupe market and the luxury market to thrive respectively. Not only, but I believe brand equity plays a major role in the way people shop, and the intrinsic value that is attached to a specific brand also plays a major role in the way consumers shop. So I just wanted to come on here and say there's obviously a lot of opinions out there and on TikTok, and maybe I'll leave a few at the end of this video about why people shouldn't be buying or paying the price that they pay for luxury goods, etc. But I have a different opinion because I'm a marketing girly, and maybe I assume everybody should understand cost of goods, that it's not just about the manufacturer that is sitting in China and actually doing the actual bags. There's so much more involved in running the brand in order for it to reach to the consumer. So cost of goods can even include things like overhead costs. It can include things like salary, logistics, packaging. Packaging also plays a major role in the way goods are priced, because when you are buying a luxury item, you expect the packaging to be of superior quality. So when they saying, for instance, you can buy the bag for 20 cents, that 20 cents can go up to 40 cents, can go up to 50 or 60 cents, based on the process of which that product follows to reach the final destination, which is in the hands of the consumer. So I think we shouldn't take things at face value, and just because this tariff war is going on, we can just give luxury a middle finger. No, I strongly believe that it's the basic business principles. There's so much that goes into the actual cost of goods apart from just the making of the product. Salaries need to be paid. Rent needs to be paid if it is a store, if it is a standalone store. If it's not even a standalone store, think about how websites need to be ran, campaigns, marketing needs to be done. All of those costs don't come from nothing. They need to be accounted for in some way, and unfortunately most of the time it's the product that will carry the cost of everything. Yes, it might cost China 20 cents or 20 rand to make the product, but by the time it reaches the consumer, you're looking at maybe 80, 60, I don't know. And with every business, guys, people are in business to make a profit. Why else would a brand, or why else would somebody start a business if they're not going to make profit? We're not running charities, we're running businesses to make a living, And so if a business isn't profitable, why should it exist in the first place? There's so much more I want to say about this, and I know there's a lot of opinions about where people stand. I still say I don't care if it costs Hermes 100 rand to make a bag, I'll still buy it for 500. Because I believe in brand building. I believe in brand equity. I believe that it's taken them so many years to build that brand to get it at the point where it is in order for them to be able to charge a specific price point. There's so many other things that goes into product making apart from just one supplier in China saying that they can make these bags and buy directly from us. Anyway, this topic makes me angry. This topic makes me angry, and this is not the reason why we're here today. I think because what I want to speak about partly relates to the reason for this upload. I just wanted to address and share my opinions on this whole China and USA thing and everything that's going on in the luxury world, because I today want to share with you my top 5 dupe bags. Now, Lerato, why are you recommending dupes? Firstly, a dupe is a duplication of a product. So it is similar in terms of look and feel, but it is not the product. So it can be slightly inferior in terms of quality and material used because it is not the original product, right? And I just feel like dupes are a good way to see or to measure or to kind of have a benchmark, so to say, on how often would you use a dupe compared to the original. What I'm trying to say is, if you buy the dupe, let's say you wanted to buy the original, right? And you're currently saving for the original, but you are unsure how this original is going to fit within your lifestyle, right? You're also unsure of cost per wear if you were to invest. And I say invest because luxury goods don't cost a cent, they cost quite a few thousands. So if you want to buy a bag from a particular brand that costs like 25,000 rand, but there is a similar version, similar bag for a lesser price, then you buy that bag to test if you buy the one for 25,000 rand, would you use it as much as you think you're going to use it? Are you going to get your cost per wear out of that item because it is relatively expensive, and is it going to work with your wardrobe? So that's why my number one reason why I feel you should opt for a dupe. Number one. Number two could be simply because you can't afford the real one, right? So why not get the dupe instead? And the dupe is not a replica. Hear me. There's two completely different issues here. We've got a dupe and then we've got a replica, right? Replicas are saying this is 100% the Louis Vuitton bag. The dupe is saying, well, look-alike. The dupe is saying, I'm not a Louis Vuitton bag, but I look like the Louis Vuitton bag that you want. You see, two different things. The one is claiming that it is the real thing. The other is saying, I am not the real thing, but I look like the real thing. I feel like I'm over-explaining, but I hope you guys are with me on this. Get it? Okay, let's get into my top 5 recommendations. Well, not recommendations. Top 5 dupes that I've seen recently in the market that I believe the brands who are actually duping these luxury brands have absolutely nailed it in terms of look and feel and materials and. Number 1 on my list is Bottega Veneta. Oh, Bottega. Guys, if there is a brand that I do not aspire to buy at that price point is Bottega. For me, there's just too many dupes, too many good dupes in the market that have sort of fulfilled that need for me. So maybe if they do launch a bag that I absolutely go crazy over, then I would consider buying it. But as for the Jodie style, which is their more classic, handbag within their collection, baby, as for me, I am fulfilled. I am fulfilled, and I will always get a good Bottega Veneta dupe. Let me show you. This was my first one. This was my first Bottega Veneta dupe. It was a lime color. I got this on Superbalist. This is one. Then I got these two from Cotton On. I showed you guys this one in my burgundy haul. I have it in cream as well. Do I need a Bottega? No, honey. I'm good. I'm good. And then my latest addition is this one from Woolies. It is brown, and it's a Jodie shop. It's meant to be a dupe of the Jodie shopper. How absolutely stunning is this? I love it. It feels amazing as well. The only thing that I am on the fence about is the zip, because it doesn't slide as nice as I would like it to. So once again, it is a dupe. I'm not complaining. If the zip breaks, I can go and buy another one. It's not like, I know some brands like Bottega do have like a lifetime repair value, that you can always sort of go back if something happens to your bag. And unfortunately, that's not what you're going to get if you're getting a dupe. If the zip breaks, you will have to go get it replaced, or you will have to replace the entire bag. There is no promise in terms of quality. However, I do want to speak about Woolworths, because Woolworths has been coming through with good dupes lately. And this specific bag is from Woolies. I got it for $8.99. It's from their recent collection. So I do believe there's absolutely room for both markets to exist. Does that mean I think lesser of Bottega because I don't want it? No, I'm just simply saying that the dupes have sort of satisfied that need for me to get a real one. So I don't see a point of me buying a real Bottega. And like I said, this might change. You never know what bags they're going to launch in the future. Okay, number 2 on my list. Number 2 on my list, sticking with this whole Woolworths trend, is the Row. The Magoo bag. It's called the Magoo by the Row. This bag has been sold out for such a long time. Apparently there was even rumors that they don't make a lot, so they don't mass produce them. I think the whole concept of the Row, the Magoo bag, is based on limiting qualities and accessibility to the bag. It was even coined at one point the Birkin, the new Birkin, you know. And so many people they covet this brand, obviously, because now you can't get it. And that's the whole, I think, luxury brands like playing tricks on us. Like this whole thing of the brand not being accessible, or it's selling out so quickly. That whole thing also just, I don't know about other people, but it makes me want it more. Like, what do you mean I can't have it? And that's the reason why I want it, because you're saying I can't have it. So the Row is a brand that was started in the Row is a brand that was established in 2005 by Ashley Olsen and Mary Kate Olsen. And I think the whole premise of the brand, it speaks to that quiet luxury trend. So the simplistic shapes and the discretion, and also basing a lot of their brand on uncompromising quality. That's what the website says specifically. So that brand, the Magoo, I've seen quite a few dupes. My first recommendation is from Woolworths. This also just dropped. This bag is going for $7.99 on the Woolies website. It is a stunning bag. It is suede. The one that they have is suede, and Mango has also done a similar version of this brand that sold out. They're doing bigger versions as well. The price point for Mango is slightly higher, so you're looking at your anything between 1,500 and 2,000 rand. Do I particularly like this bag? No, I am not drawn to it. I don't think it's my aesthetic. And as much as they've created this whole hype around the brand, I still don't feel like it's something that appeals to me personally. But if you love it, girl, go get it. I'll leave the link in the description box below. And other alternatives that are available in the market. So I've seen from Mango, I've seen from Woolies. I've also seen on Superbalist, but I don't remember the brand specifically, so I'll try and find it and insert it here if I find it. So that's also one of the bags. That's my number 2 recommendation for if you can't get the real one, just dupe it, sis. Okay, and then number 3, my third recommendation of duping it is a bag from Songmont. Now, Songmont was established in 2013 by Fu Song, and she started this brand because after she had come back from maternity leave, or after she had given birth, she was looking for a bag for a work bag, a laptop bag to be specific, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, she was looking for a laptop bag and she couldn't find one that was stylish in the market, and that's how she started Songmont. Now, it is a Beijing it is a brand that was founded in Beijing. I have seen quite a few dupes of Songmont on Shein. I've seen on Alibaba as well. But Auntie Woolies said, don't worry, my girls, I got you. So if you are looking to buy this bag from Songmont, it's called the Eliza Bindle bag, and it is 1,299. Now, they have duped the Luna bag from Songmont, which is one of their more popular lines from the brand. I know they are currently pushing the horse bag, but I don't want to talk about that because I feel like we'll only start seeing more dupes of that later on towards the end of the year. But currently the Luna bag is a multifunctional bag because you can wear it in so many ways. The whole premise of this Luna bag is that it is exactly that, multifunctional. I want to see, and I think the Luna bag is such a brilliant concept, right? Because it's like, if you are that girl who, well, I don't want to say who is on a budget because right now we are heading into a recession, but if you were looking for that one bag that can be functional in different ways, when you want to wear it crossbody, when you are just buying your groceries, or you want to top handle it for a meeting, or you want to wear it as a clutch for date night or a drink with the girls, I think it's just one of those bags that can fit those multi-needs within your wardrobe. So there wouldn't be a need for you to be having multiple bags. It's meant to curb that need of buying multiple bags for different occasions and different things. Okay, now that was number 3. Number 4 is my personal favorite, DeMellier. I was very not disappointed. No, disappointed is not the word, but it's okay. For me, I don't mind it when our retailers are sort of duplicating like the bigger brands, right? Because I feel like, oh, they've made it, you know, everybody wants a Chanel lookalike, or everybody wants a Louis Vuitton lookalike. But when you start like tapping into those brands like Songmont and DeMellier, especially DeMellier, because I love DeMellier, it's like, oh, leave these kids alone, leave the babies alone, please. They're still trying to thrive, they're still building their brands, they still I don't want to say because it's actually, baby is not the right description, but these are brands that are still building themselves up, and I believe there's so much more. They have a long way to go in terms of earning their credibility within the market. Now, if you are, let's say, 10 years in business and you're already seeing a lot of dupes within the market, which I guess it is a compliment that you must be doing right for somebody to want to dupe your product, right? But the compliment as well can be a sort of it might not just be a compliment, because that's a sale taken away from the actual brand. And brands like Songmont and DeMellier aren't that expensive. When I mean that I mean they're more accessible luxury, right? Although you'll pay a lot for Songmont on taxes and duties and customs, it's not the case for DeMellier. And DeMellier ships to South Africa. If you guys watched my vlog where I unboxed my midi New York, they ship to South Africa. They're a woman-owned company. Part of the proceeds of your sale goes to charity. They've built this whole sustainable brand, and I, for one, am a big fan of DeMellier. And if you like the New York style tote bag, Woolies has one, of course, number 4 on my list. They have one on their website. It's just called a large tote. It's also going for $7.99, and I think the price point is really good. I did go in store to go touch and feel it. Yes, it's nice, but it's Woolies leather, so quality there is a tick. However, if you definitely can, please do consider buying directly from DeMellier and not Woolies. I'm sorry, Woolies, I love you, but I love DeMellier more. So if you can, definitely consider buying directly from let me just wait for the plane to go past. From DeMellier. Just to give you context, guys, the DeMellier bags are literally, I feel, in my opinion, are slightly more affordable than Coach, or within the same price point. So if you are playing within that price range, you can definitely get it. Like I said, they deliver to SA, and you don't pay any customs or duties on your order, which is a big tick for me. So yeah, so do consider buying directly from the DeMellier website. I think it is a great website. They do have amazing products. I, for one, still want to get the big New York. I was looking at their clutch bags as well. I think they're very attractive. Also, a nod to also some of the DeMellier bags are not dupes, but literally inspired by other higher end brands. So their clutch bag looks similar to the Bottega clutch. They've got an offer. I feel like their New York is the Birkin of their brand, and yeah, so it is quite an affordable brand. So play around with the website and let me know what do you think. And absolutely no hate or no judgment against anybody getting the dupe. I love dupes. I advocate for dupes. But also maybe you could buy the Woolies one and see if you're gonna enjoy the DeMellier one. I know I will. I know I definitely will. Size wise, obviously it's slightly bigger than the midi, so it's more of a big everyday tote. I'm not sure how heavy it is or how heavy it will be if you add a lot of stuff in there, but yeah, that's as far as I know. And then my number five on the list is the Loewe raffia bucket bag. I mean, there are tons of dupes in the market for that, but I would say if you not sure, especially because that raffia bag is a seasonal bag, so it's not a bag that you're going to use every day. So definitely cost per wear of that bag is going to be exceptionally low. Now, before you go and overinvest and buy it, I would recommend that you buy a lesser or a dupe of the bag. Mango has really good alternatives on this. I think they do that version of the bag seasonally every year. Country Road also had a dupe of that bag, but that specific bag sold out so quickly. They had it 2 years ago, and I thought they would bring it back last year, and they didn't. So your best bet is to look at Mango. And also just consider how is the bag going to fit into your lifestyle, because that's a bag that I assume you would use at the beach or when you're on holiday somewhere. So how often do you go on holiday? Or how often do you go out on picnics? Because it would be a nice sort of picnic bag with a nice summer dress. So for me, I'm like, I like it, but I like the concept of the basket bag, the Loewe basket bag, but is it enough for me? Does my lifestyle afford me the luxury to have a bag that I can use once a year for a week and that's it, then pick it away and use it again when I go on holiday or when I need it, or go into a themed whatever? So those are some of the factors that I would consider before even buying a bag. Cost per wear is very important to me, and I don't want to spend my money and then not use an item or not wear it at all. I need to get my cost per wear. I advocate for cost per wear so much. And so when it comes to bags like that, there's also my Basketly. That's where I bought my other raffia bag. And because these bags are handmade, that's another thing. Because these bags are handmade, right? The stitching is not going to be perfect. And it's human error, of course. But would you consider then buying a handmade bag for, let's just say it's like 15,000 rand. I think that's approximately the price on Net-a-Porter right now, compared to getting it from your local basket shop, where you can get it for less than 2,000 rand or less than 1,500 rand, depending on where you're buying it. You can also consider buying it from Mango. As I mentioned, there's other alternatives, and if I find them, I will link them down below. But yeah, guys, that is it for my top 5 recommendations of the dupe list. And I wanted to mention other, like as a bonus, like I think I know everyone who, not everyone, or at least I know in the luxury community, the Birkins and the Kellys are the end all and be all of like luxury. It's like they are on top of that Maslow's hierarchy pyramid. They are the ultimate goal, right? I've seen so many alternatives, cheaper and more expensive alternatives. There's a Birkin on Take-A-Lot, if you guys didn't know. A Birkin on Take-A-Lot, if you guys didn't know. They have Kellys as well. I've seen quite a few of those. There's also a girl on Instagram, I think her name is Martha, so it's ma_THAK, yeah, something like that. I'll just leave her details over there. There's her as well that's selling like dupes of the Birkin, the Kelly, you name them. So there is quite a few alternatives out there if you're looking for a Birkin or a Kelly. I just didn't feel like I should mention it because it's something that's already out there, but we need to address it because we are bag lovers here. And yeah, that is ultimately the goal one day, is to is to have a Birkin and Kelly, and all of that good stuff. So I really do hope that you guys enjoyed my video and my recommendations on the top 5 dupes that are available currently in the market. And if you haven't already, please do subscribe and like this video. Let me know which one from the list will you be buying. Let me know, because I just added that Bottega dupe to my list. So let me know in the comments down below what if you loved any of my recommendations. That's number 1. Number 2, will you be buying anything from my recommendations? I'm here to plug you. Yeah, just let me know in the comments. I love you guys so much. I've gone over my recording time, but thank you for staying with me. You're a real one. And leave me a comment below, and I will see you guys on my next one. Bye guys.